This is an astrology video, and since today is Wednesday, I'll be talking about the blue chakra pool, ether chakra pool, throat chakra pool, blue chakra, throat chakra. Which planet is associated with the blue chakrals? That's Mercury. That's why it's blue. And that's how you think, how you communicate. The communication part is ruled by Gemini. That's why they're the best communicators of the zodiac, because they know how to clearly communicate what they think, what they see in their immediate environment. Because they think logically. They see what's there, they read some stuff, and they're like, hey man, that's what it is. You know, and they also know how to use big words to like describe things too. But don't let that fool you, because some of these Geminis ain't as smart as they think. And I have to call them out and shit too, because I know some other things. Like I'll get to that in a minute. But the thinker, the true thinker, because the Gemini is the communicating part. That's the extroverted part. That's extroverted blue. That's cool blue. I want to hear me say cool blue. You're a cool blue. That means you're a Gemini. Introverted blue is thinkers, true thinkers. Analyze what's going on or what could develop in an environment in the present. See, they keep presence, but they're a thinker in the presence, as opposed to me, which I'm not doing. I don't do that when I think. I'll tell you what I do when I think. I don't do that. They don't like me in the blue chakra because I'm not like that. You know, I ain't a what am I trying to say? I think in a creative way. That's what I do. Other people think, logically. They analyze things. That's what the Virgo does. They think about they watch things develop. They see things develop, and in their mind, if something don't go the way that they want it, they get upset. A whole bunch of my family members were like Virgo energy and shit. Anytime something didn't go their way, they'd be like, "What the?" They would be all kind of upset. But you gotta realize too. Sometimes you just gotta like feel for yourself, think for yourself. Don't like try to overanalyze what's going on around you, and then you won't get so those headaches and shit. But they actually can't do what I say because they are actually smart. Um, they have to be thinking all the time and then analyze what's going on around them at all times. Where I would see something basic, like I would look at some money and be like, "This is money. This is physically here. It makes me feel good." They'll be like, "Oh, it makes me feel good because of this, because of that, because of that. I can get this with that money. I can do this with that money. I could." They would get real deep and really detailed with things. They're really detail oriented as well. Something I ain't. But I didn't care, man. I said, "I'm cool. I'm still cool." But these guys are true blue, is what I call them. True blue introverts. When I see them, they have a blue hue going inside. In the Gemini, they have the blue. They're cool blue, so they have the blue energy coming emitting from their body and shit. I'm like, all right, cool. That's what you do. And they play games, of course. Spread lies and leak around and everything. But some of them don't. Some of them do their job and be like, no, this guy said this. Like for me, I might like because I'm an Aries Mercury, just in basic terms, right? We ain't gonna get into the degrees or anything. So I think like sometimes I could think too fast and miss some details. I could rush by some things. I think in a creative way. My ideas are bright, creative. Uh, you know, I get ideas from the wind, my own wind too, because I have wind inside of me too. Is what some people didn't realize with the blue Chakra. Not being Gemini, I was like, yeah, man, I have my own mind too. Don't think you're giving me all the ideas, because I'm actually cool. Um, but not cool there. In the blue tropical, my Mercury sign. What I'm trying to say is my Mercury sign is in Aries, so when I speak, it's like passionate, it's vibrant, it's fire. It sounds like almost sounds as though I'm attacking you, but I'm not even attacking you. I'm just being an authority. I'm aggressive. I'm a shit. what's the right word? I'm kind of assertive with my words in a conversation. I could take over a conversation if I, if I'm there. And like, I want to hear what this guy has to say because of my Aries Mercury. There's other niggas who do the same thing. Females too. People who have fire and water in their Mercury sign will have trouble sometimes communicating with people. But even so, there's like good things about it. Like trust me, because I have the Aries Mercury, so like people always are like, you don't think. Some people will be like, you don't think right. Actually, I do think right for myself, and that's what I have to tell the people who have. And if you have an Earth or Wind sign in your blue chakra pool in your and your Mercury sign, you communicate and think very well. You won't have no problems thinking. You might get headaches and stuff because people around you might think they're dumb and stuff, but they might not be. You probably might just be jealous. But yeah, um, and people who have fire Mercury sign, um, they have a vision. They visualize things in their head. That's another thing that I can do. I visualize things and try to manifest that forward. And that's cool. I need to start manifesting dollar bills so I can get the fuck out of here. That's what I gotta do. But there's Sagittarius Mercury, Leo Mercury. Their brains fire off fast too, but they have a vision. They can also get very angry when things don't go their way, depending on what their sun sign is and their moon sign is. Luckily for me, I have a more grounded sun sign, and my moon sign's also, smart. So I'm cool. I'm still cool, even though I sound like I ain't. I can make my voice sound cool, is what I'm saying. When I'm more in tune with my moon sign, but my Mercury sign is more powerful. I use more powerful words when I speak, and the Mercury sign in water, you're more like very even more creative than the person of fire, but your voice is more calm and it's more like you might not be heard because of the way you sound. You sound like more nice, more emotional. People will be like, "Damn, you sound like a bitch," but like you you can also use that to your advantage. Is what I'm saying. Some people think I'm a douchebag when I talk because of how powerful my voice is and other things, but people of water have the opposite, where they're like more subtle and like they might not even like you might not even communicate. You are a thinker um, that thinks about emotions of others. Even you might be even more compassionate thinker. Be like, oh, I shouldn't say this because this person might get hurt, or I should hold back on this because if I say that, they're gonna feel some type of way. So then you don't even talk, but you should still talk. Blue chakra days, that's Wednesday, ruled by Mercury. Mercury days on Wednesday. You just gotta like communicate, or at least think on a day like today. Um, and that's what this video is. This is a video about blue chakra, ether, throat chakra pool. It's your Mercury sign. So it's basically going to be called the Mercury sign and what it means in the general sense. Eventually, I'll get each sign, Mercury and Aries, Mercury and that. That'll come like later on though, y'all. I'm just giving general things right now. I felt like doing that today. I need some money real quick. I'm putting that there out there into the world saying, I need my money real quick. Just so I can say, cool, come on the corner.